Yeah, Joe, Hurricane Ernesto made landfall this morning on Bermuda, the western side of the island, as a Category 1 storm with winds about 85 miles per hour or so. So, of course, a very impactful storm for the island. But for us, we're looking at some just fringe effects in terms of the rough surf and the high rip current risks this weekend. Now, here is Providence, or at least looking from our East Providence camera out east. You can see that kind of a glow in the sky, but we have the haze and cloud cover, so kind of tough to have a good sunrise this morning here. But radar, nice and quiet, not tracking any showers or storms across the area. Temperatures 60s across the board. 62 Coventry, 63 up in Cumberland, 66 down in New Bedford, 64 down in Charlestown. So we'll pretty much be in the 70s for much of today. Most areas topping out upper 70s away from the coastline, thinking lower 70s for the beaches. My three key things, of course, as I mentioned in the open, rough surf this weekend. Again, high rip current risks at those beaches. Looking at wildfire smoke also up in the atmosphere, causing some of that haze in the sky, very similar to yesterday. And also looking at cooler temperatures ahead in my 7-day forecast, turning very seasonably cool as we go into the middle part of next week. So here are the tropics right now. Of course, here is Ernesto down near Bermuda. Here we are up in New England. Again, well away. This is about probably 500 to 550 miles or so away from us. So not going to be a concern, at least in terms of direct hit. But we'll be watching this system, of course, past to our east, winds of 85 miles per hour, moving north about 9 miles per hour. So as the storm does so, it'll curve back northeast and away from us. So again, this is not a system that's going to be impacting us directly, but we'll be seeing the choppy surf out there for the next few days as it does make its way into the North Atlantic and eventually approaching parts of Atlantic Canada. So again, moving away from us, but seeing the rough surf and the high rip current risks for the next few days. Here's the impacts again. The biggest thing I'd say is, when you want to get those pictures and videos down at the coastline, stay off the rocks and jetties. I was down in Narragansett yesterday. I saw plenty of people out there, fishing and just kind of getting in the sights, but it's not going to be safe this weekend to do that. So definitely remember when you're down there to not do that. As we go into the forecast for the hour by hour for today, looking at temperatures in the 60s to 70s this afternoon, hazy sunshine. Again, clouds and fog giving way to that hazy sunshine. So it'll have the look of clouds, but it'll be the haze, that wildfire smoke up in the atmosphere, not going to bother us down here at the surface tonight. More clouds build back in, areas of fog once again. Can't rule out a quick passing shower, but other than that, should be a dry time of it as we go into Sunday. Now, our next weather system is actually off to the west. It'll try to make its way towards us, but it'll be taking its sweet time in doing so. I really don't expect us to see too much in the way of any wet weather until later Sunday night and into Monday. So it should be a dry day for Sunday. Clouds and fog giving way to that sunshine during the daytime hours. Before that, more clouds and fog build back in for tomorrow night. Here's today's forecast. Again, looking at temperatures upper 70s to near 80, cooler at the coastline, humid and dry as we go into the afternoon. Again, most areas topping out upper 70s away from the coastline as well. Bay forecast, waves 2 to 3 feet, not too bad, but definitely a little bit of a chop in the water. So keep that in mind if you're planning a boat day. Also, beach forecast. Again, this is all, of course, all important. Temperatures low 70s. The main story, the main takeaway. Temperatures, again, 70s, but waves 4 to 6 feet. High rip current risk down at those beaches. Be mindful of that, of course, if you're planning a beach day for not only today, but also for tomorrow. Both days looking okay. Showers and storms expected from Monday into Tuesday as our next weather system tracks through. Cooler, though, as we go into middle of next week. The full 7-day, of course, on our website at WPRI.com. So not too bad of a forecast this weekend, but again, if you're going in the water, just be mindful. The rip currents will be there.
Yeah, just watch it on TV. We'll get plenty. There'll be plenty of video. You guys, yeah, exactly. We got live cam online. We have crews down there. So make sure you stay safe this weekend. And thank you very much for that forecast, Stephen. Switching gears.